Islamic State militants plan to mint their own money. The group will issue gold, silver, and copper coins, and it's being seen as an attempt at legitimate statehood. Later on in the program, I'm going to be joined by Congressman Sean Duffy, who's got a lot to say about this as we discuss some of the ways that Islamic State is trying to finance itself. But in this particular case, maybe this is their alternative to Bitcoin, Matt.
They finance themselves by grand larceny, right? Kidnapping,
ransom,
extortion,
racketeering.
Remember, coins have what's called seigniorage. In other words, they issue the coin for a greater value than it costs them to actually mint it. So they make money on the deal.
Sure. They steal the coins, or they steal the gold, mint the coins.
Well, are they gold, or they look like gold?
They have, I think, gold, silver, and copper.
The gold coins are supposed to have a depiction of wheat with some inscriptions. You're going to have copper coins that also have various depictions of spears, shields.
I don't think it's going to go anywhere, because ultimately, even if you're a terrorist, you are aware of financing and the value of a dollar, and I don't think realistically, nobody's going to take this other than members of their own team.
Well, they're trying.
Notice how they promote the U.S. dollar's acceptance, and they bash the fact that these coins are made of gold and silver and copper. Well, basically what's happening is here's the two new designs for ISIS, or the Islamic State, minting their own coins and trying to promote themselves. Now, this is not a financing issue, so don't get wrapped up in that rhetoric, because they're well financed, and believe me, when they have control of more and more oil wells and other resources from the swaths of land that they are permitted to take over, don't think for a second they're not permitted to take over these areas through some other planned agenda. They're going to have plenty of financing. This is really more, I guess, about promotional than otherwise, because obviously you can't use the SWIFT system with gold and silver coin, and the Main Street economy isn't going to be throwing around gold and silver coins to buy things. So this is all propaganda and a spin machine, in my opinion. Why the new ISIS currency is doomed. This CNN Money article talks at length about why it's not a doable thing. Well, for thousands of years, the dirham and the dinar coins had survived and thrived in Islamic states throughout the world, and they're still used in some cultures in the Middle East. So it is a very reliable currency to have. And back before Bible times, people were using gold and silver and other metals to trade with. And in China, even before that, thousands of years ago, they were using commodity money to trade with. So that's not the issue. The issue here is to put out propaganda and to spin the propaganda too, so that they can promote their own agenda. But I thought it was interesting that they displayed the coin design, but who's going to mint the coins? Now, minting coins is not such an easy thing to do. As you know, you have to have security measures in the coin's design to make sure that it is not counterfeited, because that is one surefire way for an opposing group to wage economic warfare on you, is by destroying your currency. So are they calling up the Perth Mint and saying, hey, can you give us a quote for minting these gold, silver, copper coins for us? Because it's just not an easy thing to do, to just go ahead and mint your own coins and have them be legitimate and have the purity right and have everything else, weights and measures, and not being a legitimate state as of yet, and not having recognized in the international community. This is really a strange story, but one that we'll definitely keep an eye on. So ISIS minting their own coins. I wonder if they're going to mint proofs, numismatic value. What's your opinion on this?